Everything they've done, because we're about to kick this thing off. Are you guys ready? In 2, 1, let's go. I want to bring up to the stage Sean and Michelle Poe, who are going to be your hosts.
We're Sean and Michelle Poe from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and you guys, we're super excited for everybody that's here, but we're especially excited for everybody that's joining online. Whether you're watching this live or you're watching a replay, this is going to be the largest watch party we've ever seen in this profession. This is going to be epic, and this is going to be global. And I want each and every one of you that are watching online to put down into the comments where you're coming in from. We want to know what city you're from, what country you're from, so we can keep track of this. This will go global.
Yes, if you're watching live or you're watching the replay, we are so excited that you're here. The person that just invited you to watch this, they think so much of you. Respond back to them, tell them thank you, and just know that they care about you and you getting this unbelievable information, because this is the hottest opportunity truly in 2020. Is it not?
And we're talking about your health, and we're talking about the health of the people that you love. Michelle and I, we first heard this information in 2011. We saw an ABC primetime investigative report. It actually changed every aspect, every facet of our lives. And we're excited for you to have that opportunity to see this as well.
Isn't it amazing to be here together in Cancun? I was telling Sean this morning that years ago we were in Paris. And in Paris we were introduced to this. And I'm like, oh my goodness gracious. I was looking outside. I was in a Starbucks. And I was looking out, and the millions of people that were standing there, and none of them knew about our products. It wasn't even open in Europe yet. And I looked outside and I thought, every single person, it's our responsibility. Every single person in the world needs to know about this. Don't they, you guys? Every single person in the world needs to know about this. And today, because of Facebook and watch parties, we are literally having people watch this all over the world. How amazing is that? Okay, so we want to introduce to you an unbelievable friend from Arizona, Miss Tara Wilson. She's a mother. She is a leader in this profession, and she's an incredible wife. Here we go, Tara. Come on out, girl.
And hello, Facebook world. I know there are hundreds of thousands of you, maybe millions eventually watching this, and it's my honor to talk about the product today. Why? The first reason why this is one of the best opportunities in 2020. You know, my name's Tara, and I've been pretty healthy all my adult life. I'm looking for better energy, better sleep, vitality. I've always pursued how can I have the best health from eating, exercise, sleep, and supplements. I guess I've always kind of been a biohacker, and what that means in layman's terms is doing what I need to do to give myself the best possible health. How many listening here in the crowd or on Facebook right now want to live longer, healthier lives? If you're on Facebook, drop a comment below and let me know what your health goal is. So my search over 4 years ago brought me to this amazing company, the one company that is leading the way in cellular activation versus old school, outdated supplementation. LifeVantage is a company using science to approach health differently. We're focused on understanding the major scientific theories of aging and addressing the root causes to be able to take a proactive approach to increasing health span, improving quality of life for as long as we live. We specialize in nutrigenomics, using nutrients to affect our gene expression. Let me put it simple. Nutrients will tell our bodies how to help themselves. It all started almost a half a century ago when science proved that our bodies have a built-in ability to keep themselves healthy. And 2 decades ago, a discovery proved that we could tap into those abilities by communicating with our genes through nutrients. And that discovery is the reason that LifeVantage exists today. The discovery that 5 plant extracts, when used together, can tell your body to produce antioxidants open a whole new world of possibilities. Since then, we've been working relentlessly to figure out how our cells communicate with the genes associated with the major scientific theories of aging, and each subsequent discovery becomes a member of our flagship Protandem Synergizer line. NRF2, the discovery that started it all. One of the leading theories of aging is the theory of oxidative stress. It's based on the fact that our cells are constantly bombarded all day, every day by free radicals. And this leads to oxidative stress, kind of like the rusting. So our bodies naturally produce antioxidants to fight back. But what we found is our antioxidant production begins to slow and decline in our early 20s. So we've been trying to fill this gap with pills and powders and food and potions. But is it working? It's not working. The average adult has roughly 37 trillion cells. So taking a few thousand antioxidants isn't enough. Our flagship product, Protandem, launched 16 years ago, was sculpted to activate the NRF2 pathway, responsible for antioxidant production in every single one of your 37 trillion cells. These enzymes are potent, neutralizing enzymes capable of neutralizing 1 million free radicals per molecule. Compare that to a serving of blueberries that's capable of about 7,000. Now, please keep eating your blueberries, but no, it's not enough. We need to turn them on in every cell. And with 31 published peer-reviewed studies conducted by things like Harvard, Ohio State, the American Journal of Physiology, and more, NRF2 has been shown to reduce your cellular oxidative stress by 40% in 30 days. I know, it gives me the chills. When individuals were supplemented with NRF2 for 30 days, their age-dependent increase in lipid peroxidation was reduced to the level of a 20-year-old. I don't know about you, but I want to get an edge on turning back the clock. This supports the scientific premise that the body is not only capable of making its own antioxidants, but that their production can be activated to reduce the cellular stress and support the healthy aging process. What are the benefits? You're detoxifying your genes, reducing that oxidative stress, producing enzymes in every 37 trillion cells that are over 1 million per molecule, supports the body's ability to repair, rejuvenate its own cells. What does this mean for all of you watching? Better energy, better sleep, better mood, feeling better, having a healthier life. Is that what we all want? After Protandem NRF2, we turned our focus to the mitochondrial theory of aging. This is so nerdy, isn't it? I love it. It's based on our fact that the mitochondria are powering every single thing. All 37 trillion of your cells have these little energy plants. They are responsible for all your energy. Some cells have up to 100,000. We need to keep them healthy. Unfortunately, also, your mitochondria declines over age, as you age or when you're stressed. So we set out to see if we could activate the NRF1 pathway that's responsible to keep your mitochondria healthy. And after years of research, we launched the Protandem NRF1 Synergizer, scientifically supporting your mitochondrial function in all 37 trillion cells. I don't know about you, but I think keeping our bodies going is pretty dang important. Enhances cellular health, increases your energy, and more energy means your body is going to work more efficiently, supports your brain, your cognitive, and your heart health. All things that I think every human should be really concerned with. Activate the NRF1. It also supports the biogenesis, or the making of new mitochondria. And NRF2, reducing oxidative stress, will minimize the damage to the mitochondria you already have. Another recent breakthrough, NAD. Anybody like the NAD? I challenge everyone out there to Google NAD and sirtuins. Recently, top leading anti-aging scientists have been sharing the immense importance of protein called sirtuins. They're showing that sirtuin activity comes with a cascade of health benefits, supporting a healthy vascular system, maintaining cholesterol levels already in a healthy range, supporting the body's inflammation response, joint health, mental focus, improved mood, motivation, energy, and much more. Again, as you age, your sirtuin activity can decline as up to 60%. But research has developed, they've studied that you can actually increase your sirtuin activity by about 94% with really strict caloric restriction, like taking your calories down 40 to 60%. Anybody want to eat breakfast and that's it? Right? Obviously, this it's effective, but it runs a risk of nutrient deficiency, and it should never be done without medical supervision. So knowing how important sirtuins are, our scientific team went to work, and they discovered that NAD is required to produce sirtuins, and it shows that our product increases sirtuin activity 100% in 24 hours. So don't need to starve yourself, people. But as you can see, we use science to create products that will really optimize lifespan and healthy aging. We also use a scientific approach to create hair care, healthy, clean energy drinks, skin care, gut health, pet care, and healthy weight management. We are helping people biohack head to toe. So if you want to look better, feel better, have better moods, have energy to do what you want to do in this life, then you know, we're going to help you turn on your cells. Because we have figured out you can turn on your cells who already know what to do versus aimlessly taking things that are giving people a fraction of the results because they are guesses at best. Welcome to the world of biohacking. I know what you're thinking. If this fast-talking crazy blonde said everything she said is true, why aren't these products everywhere? Great question. We were on retail shelves, thousands of stores from 2003 to 2009. But we realized it was our best customers telling other customers about the incredible results that they were having. And we realized we were going to start paying our customers. So now it's my honor to pass it back to Michelle and Sean to introduce our next speaker who will share our company story. Thank you, guys.
All right. Let's hear it for Tara Wilson. Can you guys see why she's one of the top leaders in this industry? And every time I hear about these products, you guys, I get more and more excited about what we have our hands on. And those of you that are watching this live or watching the replay who are already on these fabulous products, comment down below that you're already on them, that you're activated. Because I don't care where I go. I've been doing this all across the globe, and every community I go into, you get these products into somebody's health strategy and they have positive benefits.
Yes, yes, yes. And those of you that are hearing this for the very first time, or maybe you've heard this before, again, sometimes we have to hear it a few times that we're like, okay, this is my time, right? I am getting ready to start this. Type in the comments below, me, M-E. And I know many of you out there that are watching this or in the audience right now, you're like, I need to get this out to my people, my friends, my family. How can I get this out to them now? How do I do a watch party that you guys are talking about? Click on the link that we had mentioned and click on the video, the actual video itself. Within the video, there is going to be a little tab there that says Watch Party. When you click Watch Party, when you click on the Watch Party, you can share that then to your own profile page. When that goes to your own profile page, it is going to go directly to your family, your friends, your coworkers, your network, and you can communicate privately with them. How awesome is that, right? Okay, that's how we get it done. So,
all right, now we want to introduce our friend from Utah. This guy, he's built an incredible organization throughout the world. He spent a great deal of time throughout Asia and the Asian markets as well as North America. He's sharing these gifts with the world. He's one of the most humble people, one of the smartest people I know. He's a man of God. He loves his children. He loves his wife. We want to welcome one of the top distributors of LifeVantage, Seth Moeller.
Wow, incredible to be with you. Several months ago, I was in beautiful Asia, in Thailand, northern Thailand, Chiang Mai, the jungle. 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, I suddenly wake up and I feel something start to move. And it gets bigger and bigger, and I realize this is no dream. The building starts to shake, and I have a number of thoughts, and one of those things is how big or how bad is this earthquake going to be? Anybody have you ever been in an earthquake? Now imagine it's not a 2-story resort or a hotel, but it's a 100-story building. And you're at the top of that building. And it starts to shake. And at that point, there is only one thing that stands between you and death or life. It's the foundation of that building. The deeper the foundation, the stronger the foundation, that's where the safety is located. It's the same in our lives. If you want to go big, if you want to build something big, if you want to build something tall, if you want to build something lasting, if you want to build something meaningful, it's not about what you see above ground. It is 100% about what went into putting what is below ground. It's the foundation. Let me tell you a little about the foundation of this company, about LifeVantage. The foundation really is just 3 things. Tara already talked to you about the product. I'm going to leave those. I'm going to talk about the next 3 things. This is a company that was built on science. But what we really believe at LifeVantage is, number 1, in people. That is our foundation. And we have 200 plus employees who work for us every day at LifeVantage Corporate. What do they believe? I know the number 1 thing that they believe is that distributors, customers, partners are what will make this great and make it lasting. And I have seen it day after day, month after month, year after year, that our needs as entrepreneurs and my customers' needs are put first. It is a foundation built on people. We have a corporate executive team experienced from the top to the bottom, side to side, some of the biggest companies in our industry. When they were young, when they were old, when they were growing, when they weren't, there is a wealth of experience as a publicly traded company, a board of directors. Anybody ever heard of Erin Brockovich? I think you can Google her. Try it. Sits on our board of directors, our most recent add to the board of directors because of a vision. It's about people. Second, the things that we believe. We believe in challenging the status quo. We believe that what was good yesterday isn't necessarily what is best today. We believe that people matter, everyone matters, and we're going to do something about it. We believe in challenging and changing the human condition. And thirdly, we believe that any company that wants to be big and wants to make an impact and wants to be here for a very, very, very long time has to have a financial foundation. It can't just be hopes and dreams and shoestring budgets. It has to be the highest accounting practices. It has to be transparency. LifeVantage is one of the few companies in the world, in the 50-60-year industry of this, of the 50-60-year history of this industry, to be listed on a major stock exchange. There are only a handful of those companies. LifeVantage is one of those companies. In fact, LifeVantage was the company on January 9th, 2020 that was invited by NASDAQ, where we are listed, to ring the closing bell. If you want to build something big, if you want to build something lasting, before you think about the roots, before you think about the fruits, you have to think about the roots. And there is a bedrock, a foundation to build on. Thank you, LifeVantage. Let's go, Sean Michelle Poe.
Mr. Mulder. You guys, I mean, he is exactly right. This company is special. Michelle and I, we've had huge corporate jobs. We've ran our own brick and mortar companies. We've ran online businesses. But I'm telling you, this is different. This is special. And exactly like Seth said, it's because of the people. And we like to joke around that this is just getting started. This is a $250 million company traded on the NASDAQ that is at the precipice of where we're going in the long term.
Yeah, and just listening, wasn't Seth amazing? Every time that he speaks, my heart is just like, oh, this is unbelievable. But the thing that I want you all to truly understand, and for those watching online as well, is that yes, you're going to see us all super excited and passionate up here today, but this is real. This is real, so dig down into your heart. You heard Tara talk about the products. You heard Seth talk about the company. Oh my goodness. Now we're going to hear another amazing woman who just hit the top of our company. She's newly engaged and getting married very soon. We're so happy for her. Leading the charge here, Rachel Jackson from Minnesota now is going to bring us on.
Well, hello everybody watching out there in the interwebs. I'm super excited to be here to talk to you guys about the money, the financial opportunity. We have thousands of people in this room, and I want to hear you guys make some noise if you've ever earned a check from LifeVantage. Now, what we are talking about is a possibility. Now, there's few things in life that are a guarantee. One is death, and the second one is taxes. What we're talking about is a possibility. It's a possibility that one, with hard work, starting a business, putting in effort, putting in the attention, the focus, becoming a leader, and having a good attitude, all these things can play a massive role in how much that you earn. Now, this is an amazing thing. There's no ceiling, no glass ceiling, only upward massive potential. But repeat after me, it's possible. If you're watching this right now, comment down below, it's possible. Now, the brains behind this incredible company and the science of the product knew that we had to create a structure that would compensate you when you move the product. This is key to understand. Nobody gets paid unless you buy or unless somebody buys the product. This is a product-centric business. This is a product-dependent business. And personally, I think that we have the best freaking product on the marketplace. If you guys agree with me, let me hear from you. Now, the company also wanted to create an opportunity that was really for people doing this on a part-time basis. Think about stay-at-home moms, college students, weekend warriors, entrepreneurs, people that are wanting to do it flexible in the nooks and crannies of their life. I want you guys to think right now of a monthly bill that you pay, maybe 2, maybe 3, that you pay every single month. What would it feel like if you could part-time work from your phone, not work from home, work anywhere from your phone or from your tablet, and how offset, what would it feel like if you could offset that monthly, overhead? And would it be worth putting in an extra couple hours a week? Would it be worth learning some new skills? How about making some sacrifices, putting in the hard work? But it doesn't stop there. The company also wanted to create an opportunity that would compensate people who wanted to do it full time. Now, we understand that full-time is not average, it's not guaranteed, but it's possible. It's what? I want you guys to check out the annual earnings statement and go to lifevantage.com to check out our full compensation plan for more details. Thank you so much to Sean and Michelle. Back to you guys.
Amazing.
Let's hear it for Rachel. You guys coming from a background in the financial industry where we used to move cash moving anywhere upwards of $40 billion a day. I love to hear the information that she just went over. And I'm telling you, this is real. And I love the fact that we have the transparency being publicly traded, that anybody can go out and look and verify that information. And I'm telling you, I had a different opinion of this before we started in 2011. But I know this. When this business is done right, with the right people and the right products, it's the most incredible way to share products around the world.
Amen. Yes? Yes, such a blessing. All right, we are going to be bringing you Miss Cassie Teal now from the beautiful state of South Dakota. When I see this woman, I think of a woman with vision. I think of a woman who knows exactly where she's going. So let's introduce and give a warm welcome to Miss Cassie Teal.
If you have been paying attention, you probably have the exact question I have when I saw this. Can I do this? Can I do this? My name is Cassie Teal, and I remember exactly where I was at when I heard this story for the very first time. And I was all in, and I was super excited, super pumped, but there was one problem. I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know how to do it. I'd never done anything like this before, and I'm so grateful I did not let that stop me. Now, here's what I know now. As an entrepreneur, you are in business for yourself, but not by yourself. So, as you're watching this right now, I've got a couple of questions for you. Number one, do you have a burning desire to change your story? Do you? All right. And if you do, are you willing to be coachable and follow a system? Yes, because when you say yes to these questions, here's the deal. We are on a mission to bring this message and these products to the world. And the leaders of our company are looking for people just like you to help us lead the charge. So whatever interests you today, know this. LifeVantage has the most amazing support system to not only help you launch your business, but to help you build and grow a business, whatever you choose. And so here's what we do first. Number one, we teach you the skills. Okay? We teach you what to do. We teach you how to do it through structured training and coaching that's available for everybody. The next thing we do is we help you grow your mindset, grow your belief by immersing you into events like this, by exposing you to the leadership of the company, and by helping you not only see the potential what's here, but to see the potential that's out there, okay? The next thing this support system does is it provides mentoring. The leaders of this company are willing to invest in you to help you go get whatever it is you want. Then there's our back office. We have the most amazing tool that will not only help you track your sales, but also help you keep track of your commissions, which is huge. And then last but not least, our recognition is incredible. We love to recognize people. We love to celebrate people through their journey. So if this is something that you want to do, know this, it's here right now. It's here right now, and this is something that we are willing to do, to teach you, to help you, to coach you, and help you get whatever it is you want. So back to you, Sean and Michelle.
Yeah, amazing, Cassie. All right.
All right, let's hear it for Cassie Teal.
So, Sean, I remember when we first got started,
Yes.
we had never done anything like this before,
Not even
ever.
close.
We didn't know anything about nutrigenomics, any of that stuff, but we saw the science that Tara mentioned, right? You looked at the financials, and we said, everybody in the world needs these products. Let's go out and do this. And then we heard, if you want to do this, there's a system in place. Said, we don't know what we're doing, but okay, we'll follow the system. And then we just were sharing, and we were so passionate. And then, we did receive commissions.
Take like 30 seconds.
And I'm like, what was our joke? We said, if we make $20, we'll go on a hot date and we'll get a bread box movie and a bottle of wine if this is really what it's, we'll be successful at this. But here's the deal. Like I said, you guys, it's real, and the system is in place, like Kazi said.
Yeah, and in business, you guys, you often hear location, 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 but just as important, I think, is timing, right? Where are you when you hear the information? And I love the fact that anywhere I go, even today, the average person on the street has no idea what we're talking about when we talk about the pathway of NRF2 or the pathway of NRF1, NAD, sirtuins, all of that. And we want to bring out our great friend, Fred Graves from Louisiana now, so he can start bringing it home.
Amazing father, amazing friend, amazing leader.
We the boys.
What's up, what's up? It's crazy how many times I've heard this story, this LifeVantage story, and every time I get goosebumps, every time I get fired up. 10 years I've been hearing this story. I want to share with you why I said yes 10 years ago. Remember 08, 09? A lot of things shifted. Did any of you feel that shift when the economy happened? Do you know anybody that felt that shift? Write in the comments if you felt that shift. Write in the comments if you know people that felt that shift. I felt that shift. When I saw this opportunity, what I put this puzzle together was a very simple concept, right? We live in a time and day that technology's taken over. Do you guys agree?
Any better?
We got
No?
2,000 people watching this live right now because of technology. We live in a world where technology's changing the game. Not only has it changed the game, but society, we want the best of everything we get our hands on, don't we? How many of you guys are guilty of buying a new cell phone when there's nothing wrong with your cell phone you were using? Every single one of us. We're all guilty of it. Because the bottom line is we want that advantage. We want that newer, sleeker deal. And when I saw a solution that the industry of the medical world was searching for, hundreds of thousands of studies focused on what they just talked to you about, the issue of why we age and what leads to these issues. But now we have a solution to better health, and now we can have a better solution to how we take care of our health, and no one knows about it. You guys realize that you around the world have already lived through an evolution like this. Every single one of you lived through it. Through communication. Remember 25 years ago? right? How do we communicate? You had a pager. How many of y'all got a pager on right now? It's obsolete, isn't it? When you can position yourself in the masses, before the masses, you win. When you can position yourself in front of everyone else, you win. And that's why this opportunity for me made sense. Because I had at a low point in my life trying to figure out what I was going to do to get back on my feet, and I found an answer. And all I had to do was go point people and show them the direction. What's really exciting, when people hear of an opportunity, they always size up, will it work for me, right? That's what goes through our head. Because if we knew it would work, we would all do it. Like every single one of you would have invested in Facebook if you knew what you know now, right? But you didn't. They didn't call you. Knowing what you know now, you would have sold your house, sold your car, sold your kids. It'd have been smart. You could have bought them all back. Very smart investment. But we always get to read about the opportunities, don't we? We always get to watch the movies and read the books. But Bezos didn't call you, did he? So all these opportunities around the world, you can either continue to read it or you have an opportunity to position yourself and take advantage of it. And what I like about this company is I saw that coming, but there's still a lot of understanding questions that we didn't know, right? There's still a lot of proof that we need to go. Now the writing's on the wall. We had 3 studies, now we got 39. Company's doing $3 million, now we're $250 million. Stock's 35 cents, now we're 15, 16 bucks. We just closed the freaking bell at NASDAQ, guys. And the world doesn't know about it. You viewers watching right now, they're like, what the heck are these guys talking about? Why are they so fired up? We're not talking about something that's going to make you feel warm and fuzzy. We're talking about the ability to make your body work the way it's supposed to. Powerful, guys. You have the opportunity to position yourself in front of the masses and not just hear about the story, but participate in the story. And I'm telling you right now, life can become surreal. Back to you guys.
All right, you guys, so it is an unbelievable mission. This is all, like I said, super exciting and powerful, but we have a mission. We have a responsibility. The person in front of you matters. All of you that are online and are watching this, you matter. You deserve these products in your life. You deserve to make this life be the life that you dream of and that you know that you deserve to be. You deserve and need to step into your greatness. And here at this company, with this family, with these people, it's real. And it's time for you to trust your instincts. It's time to trust this moment and reach back to the person that thought so much of you and say, talk to me. This looks like it's for real. It is, isn't it? I see why they're saying this is the biggest opportunity. This is the biggest fire. This is so special. At the time of 2020. 2020 is yours, you guys. You can share this watch party again. And again, and again. It's not just this moment right now, okay? You understand that? We love you dearly.
And here's what I love about all of this is just information for you to digest. And some of you, you're going to think that you're going to absolutely integrate this into your health strategy. And then there's going to be a portion of you that are thinking to yourself, what if? What if the information that I just heard over the last half hour, what if it's true? How can that impact my life for the better? But it all comes down to decisions, you guys. You're the one that has to make that choice. And if you're not where you want to be in life, why? Is there that voice in your head that questions what you're constantly doing and saying maybe you're not good enough or you don't have the skills or the experience to have success? I challenge you to do this. If you're excited about what you heard, make the decision and move forward. Because there is a system in place, there's a team of people in place that want you to succeed, that want better things for your life, that want to take you where you want to go. If you're excited about what you heard, put some fire emojis down below. But I think that very few times in life, you have these opportunities where there's this convergence of events happening. And I think 2 major ones are happening right now. One of them's on the business side of things. Okay? We're in an environment now that's never been around before, where we're going away from brick and mortar environments, and what's replacing it? People want products directly shipped to them. That's the environment that we're in. And then on the flip side, on products that we're delivering to people, it's about health. And would you guys agree with me that we're living in a state now that doesn't want to be reactive towards health? That we want to be in a proactive state and we want to do it naturally. And that's what we're talking about, you guys, is getting the body back in balance to do what it was designed to do. I love that we had the opportunity to educate you guys. Our mission is just to change the world and make you the best possible version of yourself. Thank you.